All right. This is the Brats, and we are here in Jackson, South Carolina, getting ready for the 4th of July, which we're actually going to do a little early due to our work schedules. We're going to do it on the 27th. So all my fireworks came in today from AmericanWholesaleFireworks.com. Best place in the world to go ahead and get your fireworks stash. Can't beat the prices. Just do a quick overview of everything we've got here. I actually bought my X-Scales at a brick and mortar shop. Unfortunately, American Wholesale Fireworks was sold out when I went to get my order placed, so I bought them elsewhere. But I'll show a little more of those here in a minute. I did get the Judge and Grim Reaper and some Echo in the Ears over there, so plus some small ones. But let's start with 200 grammers. Got 93 200-gram cakes / Saturn batteries. We got Saturn batteries on the other side, but let's start with this here. This is new for me this year. I've never got this before. This is Team Sniper assortment. Personally, I think it comes with 4 of the best 200-gram cakes you can get. Got Crazy Exciting. Everyone knows what that does. Excellent 25 shot. Hostile Takeover. Great 25 shot. Got some mini artilleries. I think those are probably your standard 1-inch, maybe 1.5-inch ball shells. Just hanging. Beautiful shot. 25 shot cake with a bunch of gold and yellow and silver glitter. Excellent strobing effects on that as well. And my personal favorite, in my opinion, one of the best 200-gram cakes you can get, Grapes Over Vineyard. Deep green and purples. Really pretty cake. So yeah, that's the Team Sniper. About 30, 40 bucks. Not bad. All right. I just put these here randomly. Of course, you got to have, for in between shooting cakes, you know, during the show and whatnot, just during the day, have a little bit of fun. Got to have a couple boxes of waterproof crackers. Who doesn't? These are a new brand that I haven't tried yet. I'm sure they're not new, but for me, they're new. Also, they're a little smaller than ones I usually get, so we'll see what they do. But there's 100 of them, as usual. They're called Black Label 1-inch by Ox Fireworks, so we'll see. I like Maddox products. They're usually pretty good. As you can see, I like Maddox. I've got quite a few Maddox products in here, including 2 mini NOABs, 200-gram NOABs called Mad Cows. The video looked really good, so I was like, screw it, I'll get 2 of them. Why not? All right. Moving on. Got the Maddox Fruit Punch assortment. 4 12-shot cakes. There's videos of these up on YouTube. Moderately decent breaks for 12-shot cakes, you know. That's your standard 200 grams. Basically emphasize the colors. That one's orange, that one's yellow, purple, and blue. And those are pretty much the colors you'll get from each cake. Of course, you got to have a happy shot. Who doesn't? Little bullshit cake. The kids love it. Whatever. I think it's stupid, but kids get a kick out of the little poof, poof, piffles and whiffles, whatever. This is new for me. This is an 8-shot cake. See if we can't get the performance here. Beware of the dog. 8 big shots of red and silver willows with glittering tails. It's called Pitbull. It's a moderate-sized 200-gram cake. I watched a video of it on YouTube, and I was like, wow, you know, that actually looks pretty good. I'll get it. So, I did. Moving on. Got 10 snafus. They're little 9-shot cakes, but I'm going to fire probably all 10 of them together for a little 90-shot barrage. Why not? Little pre-finale kind of thing. Just messing around. I like snafu. I got them a couple years back, and I was actually really impressed with them. So we're moving on now. Got 2 of the Avalanches. Again, one of my favorite 16-shot cakes by Winda. Winda makes good products for the most part. Most of what you'll see here is either by Winda, Dominator, or Maddox. I got some cutting edge stuff. I love cutting edge, but a lot of what I got is, well, let's see, those are Dominator Mega Minis, 96 shots. Kind of like the Fireworks Fiesta. It's just a little zipper cake. Nothing special. Overemphasized Roman candle, pretty much. Two of the extra fish. I like it. I personally, a lot of people think that fish effects are kind of dumb. I personally like them, so I got 2 of those. And again, got to have some stupid cakes. Comet Blast, little Terrible Night. Probably just use those as little openers with the Roman Candle Barrage or something. All right, moving on. This cake right here, Neon Green, 10 shot. Matter of fact, let me move. Mercurial Bee, 2 Catapults, and 2 Rowdy Rampages. Gotta have them. 16 shots. 16 shots for both Rowdy Rampage and Catapult. But I want to show you guys this one cake because, in my opinion, this cake is like straight up boss. It is by Magnus, and from my experience, Magnus makes some really good cakes. This is, believe it or not, a 200-gram cake. It is huge. And it is a 10-shot cake, I do believe. Yeah, 10 shots of just beautiful, beautiful neon green effect. If you go to American Wholesale Fireworks, there is a video of this. There's also a video on YouTube. Really, really good cake. But as you can see through there, man, the tubes are decent-sized tubes. You can see the imprints right there and right there. Those are pretty big mortars inside of there, so I expect some pretty good performance out of that, as well as this cake here. Another really big 200-gram cake. Livewire, 13 shots by Cutting Edge. I watched the video on that. Very impressed. Very impressed. And, of course, you got to have some strongmans. I was going to get Bump Bear. However, they were sold out of Bump Bears. So I settled for strongmans instead. I personally think Bump Bears are a little better, but strongmans do not disappoint. So it's another classic by Winda. Let's see. We got some Cutting Edge Evil Clowns. I almost got the 500-gram version, but I turned it down just because it's only 9 shots. And I feel like I did better with the cakes that I got. I didn't get any 9-shot cakes. I got mostly 25 and 30-plus shots when it came to my 500 grams, so I didn't really feel the need to get a 9-shot 500-gram cake. Just not worth the money to me, unless it's a no-ab, and I didn't get any no-abs. When you see my 500-gram selection, you'll know I really don't need any no-abs. So, got the 200-gram version, though, the 16-shot in. I watched the video on those on YouTube, also really impressed. Freedom Fighter, I had never actually heard of that. It's by Keystone Fireworks, a brand I had also never heard of. I watched a video on it. It's like this one over here almost, red, white, and blue bombs. Impressive little cake. Both of them are 16 shots, and I think it's really just a rewrap of red, white, and blue because it's pretty much the same thing. But I had to get it because it was only a couple bucks. I was like, you know what? Why not? Obviously, you got to have great expectations. I got 4 of them. As you can see, I got 4 of them. They're just really cool little 9-shot cakes. However, they are triangles. So, just a word of warning. Brace these cakes or glue them down to a board and use them as part of a show. Try not to fire them single by themselves just because they have a tendency, due to the fact that they are triangles, to bounce and fall. The mortars inside are pretty decent size, so they pack a little punch. And I just don't think that the cake is designed very well. It tends to fall over. So just a heads up. But a great classic by Winda. We got Loud Cloud. Loud Cloud is a really good 16-shot cake. It's actually pretty impressive. The mortars are, I think, about 1 inch in diameter. So your standard 16-shot 200-grammer. Nothing really special, but the breaks are really nice, and the colors are really nice in it. So If you haven't seen it before, definitely watch a video. There's the performance. 16 shot whistles to crackle flower breaks. It says perfect for finale. I disagree. I wouldn't use it in a finale. I would put it on a board and just use it during a standard show setup. Not really as a finale cake. To me, it's not that good, but it's a good cake. Another new one for me this year, Death Rattle. And that is by Cutting Edge. I think it's a 16 shot. No, it's 25 shot. 25 shot cake. Also another new one for me this year by Winda, Chain Smoker. This cake right here, I got two of them because it's literally like a Roman candle with reports, with breaks, like chrysanthemum breaks. It really impressed me. I watched a video of it. I was like, huh, that is kind of cool. As the comet colors are going up, it also has your standard report breaks above it. So I was like, okay. So there's some mini balls in there. Not just Roman candle shots. Not like a colored pearl. It's like a colored pearl with, say, an atom smasher put into it. I'm not sure exactly how many breaks are in there. I think it's like 12. So it's quite impressive. But it was like $3 a piece. So I was like, you know what? I'll get two of them. I got to have these, obviously. Air Defense 100 shots. Just a crap ton of crackling. It makes for a really good showpiece. I got two of them. Probably going to fire both together just to create a panoramic crackling screen of just crackling comets. I might angle those two and set them off with it, like crisscrossing over the Air Defense cakes. Why not? That might be something cool to do. Also, another one of my favorite cakes, Atom Smasher by Dominator. Got two of those, 8-shot cakes, but they pack a punch. They have bow ties, actually, as part of the performance. So those are really cool. They've got red and silver bow ties, which are impressive. And they're actually really good size breaks for the cake. I mean, it's a small cake. I can, my hand is bigger than it, but it packs a punch, believe me. Also packing a punch at an 8-shot cake is Broken Heart. If you don't know what Broken Heart is, you shouldn't be firing fireworks. Just saying, it's one of Winda's classics. 8-shot cake, beautiful breaks, nice deep color in it. Of course, it's a Winda cake, so I would expect nice deep colors. All right, moving on. We got two of the specials. Those are 9-shot cakes. Actually really decent size. The mortars are about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches in diameter. So you get some really nice shots out of those. They climb pretty high and they break pretty wide. So I'm quite impressed with those. Let's see where the performance here. Brocade green glitter, brocade white glitter, brocade the blue star. When it says green glitter, white glitter, and blue stars, it means that they're very vivid, beautiful, deep colored. So I'm impressed with those. I've gotten them before and can't go wrong. I think I already mentioned these, but in my opinion, again, one of the top smaller 200-gram cakes that you can get is Backyard Perfection. I forget how many shots are on that. I can't remember for the life of me how many shots that is. But either way, those are really, really good cakes. Electricity. That's a nice cake. Cutting Edge. Obviously, it's a Cutting Edge product, which means it's good. You're not going to go wrong with Cutting Edge. Got another Hostile Takeover, like I said earlier. I personally like this cake, so I was like, you know what, I'll get it. Another new one for me this year is Shocking Pink. It's a 7-shot, really nice breaks, actually. I watched a video on this, and I was impressed. I think my girlfriend will like it. It's a pretty cake. So, really nice, deep, vivid pink breaks. And, of course, you got to have Winda's Crackling Mines. Little twin pack of 7-shot Crackle Mine cakes. Like I said earlier, red, white, and blue. I think it's the same thing as that, just a rewrap in a different brand. I could be mistaken, but I watched both videos, and they seem very, very similar to me. So, I'm assuming that they are both the same. Hammer Time, 16-shot cake by Dominator. Cannot go wrong with Hammer Time. Very loud, very beautiful. Let's see if we can't zoom in on that performance real quick. Sorry about the blur, people. There we go. It's Hammer Time with this loud and powerful item. Each shot raises high with a loud crackling tail, only to break into an explosive burst of more loud crackle. This is one to wake the neighbors. They are not lying. For a 200-gram cake, this thing breaks like a 500-gram cake. I was extremely impressed with this when I bought it a couple years ago, so I threw one into the cart. It said, shits and giggles, why not? Cowboy Up. Got 2 of those. Great 16-shot cake. There's the performance there. Green and red flour, blue and red flour, white glitter, and red flour. Really nice 1,600-gram cake by Texas Outlaw. You get some really decent breaks off of it. And again, really vivid colors. I try to go ahead and, for the most part, stick to cakes that may not necessarily be well-known, but are standard cakes and have deep, vivid colors because I do like my colors. I don't like just standard dull cakes. Like these ones, I only bought them because it came in the 4-pack, and my girlfriend likes yellow, so I was like, all right, well, it's got Banana Blast in it. And I watched that. It was a nice little cake. I've actually got another really nice yellow cake. I'll show it to you guys here in a little while. It's a 500-grammer. All right, so G-Shock, one of my personal favorites. Let's see, performance. Go ahead and focus that. We're having a little trouble there. Let's see here. 16 shots of blazing red stars blast high to burst with color and loud crackle, ending with a fast-paced volley of color and noise. Watch out for the shockwave. So this is a 16-shot cake, and I believe it's a 4-shot volley at the end. And it's really nice. Lots of deep reds. Beautiful cake by Dominator. Another one of my personal favorites by Cutting Edge, so I got 2 of them. Riding Dirty, 25 shots. You set off 2 of these bad boys together and you fill the sky. These are really, really nice cakes. Let's see, where's the performance? I'm not sure. Does it have? There it is, performance. Gold tail to brocade crown to red. Gold tail to brocade crown to green. Gold tail to brocade crown to blue. Tie silver chrysanthemum. Not sure what tie silver chrysanthemum is, but I know that this cake is really, really nice. The mortars are actually only about the size of your finger. My finger is sitting in the mortar. However, 25-shot, 200-gram cake, you cannot go wrong with Riding Dirty. I swear by it. It's a great cake. All right, moving on. Let me move this knife out of the way. I don't want to sit on it. It might be a little painful. Got this year. I watched an unboxing video of it. Was quite impressed with what it had in it. Just your standard rocket assortment. Mostly larger rockets, though. It's got no, if I remember correctly, it does not have any bottle rockets. Not like the little mini ones. It's got just large bottle rockets and large sky rockets. Got some ring rockets in there. I'm excited to try those out. The last time I bought some ring rockets, I bought them on an off-brand type, and I was not impressed. I didn't get very good ring effect out of it, so I was quite disappointed with it. But you got your, your flying color butterflies, your eagle rockets, glittering butterflies, whatever, your triple pop rockets, your bunker busters, parachute rockets, and of course your ring rockets, your clustering bees back there, hidden over there. You don't know if you can see them. But you get 68 rockets in here, so I was quite impressed with that. It was like $30, 50 cents per rocket. You can't beat that. All right, what do we got over here? Boom, boom, boom. Watched the video of these, and I was impressed, ladies and gentlemen. Top shelf. These are just standard artillery balls. However, they have got some big-ass breaks. When I say big-ass breaks, I mean big-ass breaks. They break almost as big as a canister shell. So I could not stop myself from getting them. As you can see, the mortar is significantly bigger than your standard 1 1/4, 1.75s. They're just, it's big. It's a big mortar, which means that those balls right there are propelled pretty high and have a nice break to them. That is not your effect. That is a lie. That is a filthy, filthy lie. Damn the people who lied. However, they have good effects. The big boy, the Judge Artillery, 24. Let's see here. I watched a full video of all 24 shots, and I was highly, highly impressed. These things break like X-Scales. Speaking of X-Scales, I've got an opened X-Scale over here. I still have 20 shells, or 20 canisters in there. I've used 4. Just fucking with the neighbors every here and there. You can't beat Excaliburs. However, Hog Wild and Texas Outlaw, you cannot beat. For a little cheaper than X-Scales, the Judge Artillery. Here's the 24 different effects. And let me tell you guys, these things break. And they break loud. And they break wide like an Excalibur. Which is why I bought them. And then I also bought these, which I have not had before, but I have heard a lot of good things. The Grim Reaper canister shells. They're not quite the size of an X-Scale. However, they are, from what I've seen, really, really nice canister shells, and you get 2 mortars in there, so that's not bad. You get 12 shells with 2 mortars. Standard kit. For, 24, you get 4 mortars for the most part. Alright, let's move over here. We got some kids packs for the kids. Got 3 of those for the older kids. Bang snaps for the younger kids, and sparklers. Boom. Alright. Now for the excitement. 500 grammers. I have never seen or bought this before, but it is called Serde Loco. It is a 500 gram cake, and it is impressive as hell. 27 shots, really nice.